guys, welcome to Isaac Newton the Great, and in this video I am going to show you guys how I get ready for a casting call tomorrow. And I'm not a professional model, I'm just trying this out, so I thought it would be really fun to share this first experience with you. And previously I don't really have any modeling experience. Part of my grandma's company includes like a model training school, and they have connections with modeling agencies, and I did go to their casting calls before, but like it was more like for fun than like I really meant it. And then they really liked me as well. They gave me some recommendations on what I should do, but I wouldn't say they really helped me, like they just kind of like, we just chatted around. And yeah, so that's basically all the experience that I had. So not so much. And I tried to join some of like the school like charity fashion shows, and it did not go very well because I don't think they like my personality so much, or maybe they didn't see that I have so much personality. But anyway, there was one time that I think I was doing pretty well with like the runway and stuff, because I have had a little bit of runway training. But the thing is, part of the interview, or part of the audition for the fashion show, they ask you to dance. Like, they were like, imagine there's like, your crush is like at the club and then you have to dance. I'm just like, first of all, I don't really go to the club. And okay, now I'm sounding boring, and I kind of get why they didn't cast me. I think I also wouldn't have casted me in that fashion show. But anyway, I have not, like, the experience is that like I have not done very well with like casting calls, and I really don't think it's because of my appearance, so I didn't really feel insecure about it. I really think it's more of my personality, because I don't have like the typical profile of a model in my person. I'm not like outgoing. I'm not really, I could get kind of shy or very awkward with people because my social conditions. But I still want to get better, so I think I'll keep trying. And yeah, so to prepare for just to look fresh tomorrow, I'm definitely not getting many hours of sleep, because I also have a midterm tomorrow, like right before the casting call. I have a complex analysis, not a midterm, a quiz, so it's not that bad. But I just started studying for it today, and I haven't really studied it for the past 2 months or the past month for complex analysis. I have that midterm. So before I sleep, I put on the Living Proof nightcap. It's just like an overnight hair mask that you put on so that you can wake up with like perfect hair. And also I used a Laneige lip mask on my lips, which I'll wash off tomorrow morning. So I am going to sleep now. Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And Polar Bear says good night too. Good morning. I am going to study first for maybe 2 hours, and then I'll start getting ready to go out. Last week I was trying to make a plan where I'm super productive and wake up at 5 in the morning, and then I go work out at 6, and then just like go to the library and study, but that didn't really work because I get really, really sleepy. And also it just feels really terrible when you wake up and it's still dark outside. But last week was like not so difficult because I just came back here from China, so I was jet lagged anyway, and I would wake up at 4 sometimes. Yeah, but anyway, today it's like 8 when I woke up. So also I think my eyes are weird today. This is not good. Because sometimes when I wake up, I have one eye that has a crease in it and one that doesn't, and sometimes both. And today I think I have a tiny crease in this one. I'll have to deal with it. I'll either have to like make this one also double, or make them both a bigger double. Or that's why in some videos like I have double eyelid and some I have monolid. I'm still deciding if I should actually get a double eyelid surgery because that would take the trouble off of everything. But at the same time, I feel like if I get a double eyelid surgery, I'm gonna miss having monolid eyes. But it would make it a lot easier to put on makeup. And also, I might look better in some photo shoots. But anyway, one of my morning ritual is to take my dream log. And I will do that now. But I won't post my dream log because that's kind of private. But I just do this because I have been having like some strange, scary dreams lately, and I want to take my dream every day to see the connection between them and like daily life. So maybe I can try to make sense of it. And I have been reading Sigmund Freud's interpretation of dreams and some works from Carl Jung, but Carl Jung is like pretty good, but Sigmund Freud, I think his work is very elementary. So hopefully I can try to devise my own set of interpretations of my own dreams. So this is my breakfast, and I'm not even going to try to lie to you guys and say that this is great and delicious and my favorite breakfast ever, because it's not, and it's gross. I mean, like, if everyone in the world can eat whatever they want and always feel the same way, and personally, I would not eat this anytime for my breakfast. I would just eat fried chicken every morning. In fact, yesterday I had leftover Popeyes. Here, I still have the receipt on the table. This is proof that I really had leftover Popeyes yesterday for breakfast, and it was delicious. That was delicious, and I'm not lying about that. So if you ever have a day where you don't really have anything to do, maybe just like buy Popeyes the night before, put it in the fridge, and in the morning it's gonna be yummy. But today's not that day, because today I really want to feel good, and I want to feel healthy, and I want to feel confident. So generally, if I have like a healthier breakfast, I would feel a bit less bloated today. Because sometimes, I don't know, maybe this might just be my thinking, but when I wake up, I usually look really skinny and have like very flat tummy and all that. And which is, I think it's ideal for a casting call. But then later throughout the day, I eat so much that in the evening, I look like two different people. Oh, and I forgot to say this. I said it in my dream log, but I should also say it here. Happy Pi Day! It's March the 14th. Oh, and also I have really pretty nails that I just did yesterday when I was supposed to be studying for my math assignment. It was like, I did my manicure when I was in Beijing, but then it grew out a little bit, so I just got like some like pink glitter. So I made, you can't even tell, right? Maybe if I tell you, you can tell that it's like done by myself in that part, but it still looks pretty nice. So now I'm just gonna get ready for the midterm and the casting call. So I'm just gonna do like a very minimal, not really minimal, I'm still kind of gonna do like, this is just basically my everyday makeup. And also my eyes did get better. I just pulled this one down and now it's 2 monolids, which is good because I think monolid might be better for modeling actually, because I don't know, kind of, it depends on the day. Today I feel like monolid is good. So first I am going to do my hair. I'm just gonna like do what I do every day with my hair. And then I'm gonna take my brush and comb through it a little bit just to untangle it. And for my outfit today, this actually makes me really sad because I live in Canada right now and the weather is usually extremely cold even though it is March. And today is finally a good weather. I think it's 9 degrees for the highest temperature today. And I was so excited about it and I thought I can finally wear pretty clothes. But then like I have this casting call, so I'm gonna have to wear some boring clothes today, which is I'm wearing Acne Studio jeans, and this top is from Alexander Wang and Uniqlo. It's a collaboration. And I don't know why, but I think people didn't make a big deal about it. Maybe because they just look like normal tops. But I actually really like them. They're really comfortable and they're really warm, and you must have these for the winter.
Now I'm going to use the styling treatment from Living Proof. So that just gives my hair a little bit more volume and a bit less frizzy.
And to finish off with my hair, I am just going to use the Dyson Airwrap. And what brush is this? I think it's one of the styling brush. It looks like this. This is what I use every day for my hair. Okay, so that is my hair, and next I'm just gonna put on some lip gloss, and I'm using the Christian Dior lip glow, and I've been using this for years, and it's always been my favorite. And I think different modeling casting calls have different standards for their makeup. Like, I think maybe for a typical North American casting call, I'm going to put on a little bit more makeup, but this is actually very little for China, so I'm not going to do that much. I'm not going to do too little, so this is just my everyday makeup, like I said before. But last time I was in a casting call, it was from an agency in Shanghai, and it was a really big agency too. So I went there, and I'm wearing like my everyday makeup, you know, with like foundation, highlighter, contour, brows, and lip gloss. Maybe did I wear lipstick? I'm not lip gloss, or I didn't wear lipstick for sure. I might have worn lip gloss, but I went there, and then like my teacher, well, not really my teacher, but the teacher at the model school was like, why aren't you wearing lipstick? Like, this is gonna make you look like you're wearing too little and, you know, like not put together. So even though like they said on the WeChat group that they wanted us to wear like minimal makeup, but like when I got there, everyone was wearing like red lipstick, and I was like, wow, okay, so that's what they call minimal makeup. But today I'm just gonna wear lip gloss, because I feel like that's what they want over here. And to start, I am just going to use foundation. I think this is like a medium coverage foundation, and it is the, I don't know if you can see this, it's the Chanel, I don't know how to read that, but I think it's like the best foundation that Chanel makes, and the only one that works for my skin type, because it's very moisturizing, and I tend to have very, very, very dry skin. But it is a bit more pricey than the usual Chanel foundation, but I think it's very much worth it, because it is. And actually, I think the difference with or without foundation is not crazy big. But I also use this foundation basically as a moisturizer, because usually like foundation, like when you wear like a layer of makeup every day, it's like bad for your skin. But I think this one is different, like, because if I don't wear it for a few days, and I immediately feel like my skin is very dry. So if you have dry skin, I definitely recommend this foundation. It works so well. Like, you might need to use it a few days to actually get the results. Because when I first tried it at the airport, when I went back to China, a few months ago, it was like I tried it and it felt like really oily, so I'm just like, I don't like it. But then I went back and I tried I tried the Saint Laurent foundation, I tried the Benefit foundation, and neither works. Like, I still get flaky skin. So I decided, you know, I'm just gonna like buy it and then try it for a few days, and maybe it might work, because it is advertised to be very moisturizing, and it did work. So yeah, just telling you guys. Okay, next step, I am going to do a little bit of contouring, just because I think my face is usually very square or round or diamond. I don't know, everyone calls it differently. Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. And I know most people prefer to use like a a contouring powder, but I'm just not very good with contouring powders. So I don't know if this is gonna be a bit too much, but it's definitely not too much for China. And they tell me it's too much. Maybe I'll also bring some makeup wipes in case they want to see with no makeup. So it looks like this inside. And you just like turn the knob so that it's open, and then you squeeze a little bit out. Like that. And usually I just like do this. And then I use, let me get my brush. I use this brush from Sephora to blend it in. So liquid contour might sound too going out kind of style, but actually when you blend it, I think it looks really nice. So this is going to be my complete makeup and hair look for my casting call in my midterm today. And for perfume, I am going to use the Jo Malone English Oak and Red Currant cologne. And that's also my look. Hey guys, I just finished my complex analysis exam and now I am just waiting for the bus to come. That's gonna take me to the casting, and right now I'm just by the lake. I'm at the bus stop by the lake and it's still frozen, but it's starting to melt. There's like a patch of water over there. And I am wearing my favorite coat. It's a cashmere coat from Harrods, and I love the material. The material is from Loro Piana, which is the biggest exporter of cashmere in Italy, and I just love the drape of all their stuff. It's really good. Probably can't really see in this lighting. And then I'm wearing Chloe boots. Can you see? Yeah. And then with my Antigona bag. So that's my outfit. That's the lake, and I was in such a rush this morning, so I didn't really get to like take a good photo of like everything to show you guys because I kept forgetting stuff. I was like forgetting my keys, my student card, my water bottle, literally everything, because I didn't want to bring my book bag today because that just looks really dirty and gross. So I brought like a leather bag instead, and I have to like put everything from that bag to that bag. And even still, I forgot my water bottle and what else? I forgot my water bottle and my hairbrush, so I guess this is gonna be my hair today. Hey, I just got back from the casting call and I got in. I'm so happy. I feel like I am overly excited about something that isn't that big because this is the first time I've ever gone into any model thing. Well, yeah, like anything that's serious that I didn't have any connections to, because yeah, my grandma does have like a modeling school, so every time when I get into something with that, it's always connections, but this is the first time I've ever gotten something by myself. So I am really happy. And yeah, it's crazy. So if you're watching right now, like just know that sometimes, even if you don't get into some university charity fashion show, doesn't mean you can't get into the real thing. So don't ever be discouraged if you don't ever be discouraged when you don't get a casting call, because I have never gotten a casting call before, and I've been to like 2 in my university, and that's like for Vogue charity fashion show and another fashion show. And I can't even get into that, but I got into like this real thing. And I'm sure like, you know, like just every casting call, they're looking for different kind of people that they want. And yeah, they gave me like a ticket, like with like a letter that I got into it, and then like it feels like a golden ticket to the chocolate factory. But yeah, and afterwards I just like felt the urge to get junk food, and that's what I did. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. And if you have anything you want to say, any opinions, any compliments, or anything you hated about me, just please leave a comment below. Oh, or if you want to talk about math or physics, I'm the person to talk to about it. Or, yeah, anything you want. And I will read all my comments because I don't have that many comments right now. And I will reply everything. Thank you. Goodbye.